Rocking and rolling on a Wednesday. Ashley, wiki, 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 wiki.
Oh, you are too much for
Hey,
me.
what day is it? Ashley, 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 what day is it?
Oh, God, no.
What day is it?
That is so 2017 of you.
What day is it?
Hump day.
What? Hey, good morning. Sorry,
Good morning.
that's all you'll get from me.
Are we sure?
Yeah, no, that's it. I think I just woke my kid up.
Oh.
That's a natural brake pedal that you can always count on. That's Mother Nature's way of saying you're done here. Time to settle down, guy.
And kids being older now, do they have like all those like preteen hormones and like attitude and just like, oh, dad, leave me alone?
Yeah, my oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got opinions now.
Oh. My friend's daughter's the same way. And she's just, you just don't even understand, Mom. And she's like, what do you mean I don't understand?
Right. It's all. Although this morning we got on a really good start this morning because we had that little inflatable hot tub in the back now, and my oldest loves hot baths and loves hot water. So I woke him up at like 7 o'clock this morning, 6:30. I'm like, hey, shh, don't wake the neighbors up. Quit in the hot tub.
Nice.
So that's how we got up this morning. We're good. Hey, we were talking about this earlier. Google is removing all of its sugar daddy apps from the Android and Google Play Store. All of those apps where you could say, hey, I want to be taken care of, and maybe you want to take care of me. So how about we get together and you take care of me and I take care of you?
Yeah, I don't see why they got rid of it. I mean, they're consenting adults. So
do you think that maybe because it borders on the line of prostitution?
Kinda. I mean, Jake and I talked about it this morning after you and I talked about it, and I was just like, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it because it's Sugar Daddy and Sugar Baby. Is that their names? I don't know. Anyways, I mean,
nobody's ever come to me and said, "Will you be my sugar daddy?" for the obvious reasons, right? So I'm not versed.
You have like a type of like contract, right? So like, I don't know. I don't see the problem. And also somehow on my TikTok For You page, I have come across Sugar Daddy TikTok. So I've seen some videos of like people getting ready to go see their sugar daddies. And I mean, they get their nails paid for, all that stuff. Like, I'm not mad at it.
Have you watched Love After Lockup yet?
No, I know that's your jam.
You haven't watched it yet? You haven't joined the millions of Americans who've joined the movement?
Do I need to?
Oh my God. It's the source of all my TikToks. Have you seen my TikToks?
I have.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's because Love After Lockup is a continuous supply of TikTok material. It never stops. It just keeps going and going and going.
A girl I went to high school with recently friended me on Facebook. And so, of course, I did some stalking, as one does, to see what she's up to. And she is she's not on the show, but like she could be on Love After Lockdown because her husband is in prison.
Ooh, was he a pen pal or did he go to prison? Well, they already knew each other.
Oh, pen pal. And
pen pal.
Husband and wife.
I mean, what a hustle, right? Because like they get these pen pals, and then they get 7 or 8 of them at a time, giving them stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she's already changed her last name on all of her social medias. Her whole TikTok, because then I found her on TikTok too, is prison talk. So it's all like, her husband being locked up and free my baby. As all, girl, you have not met this man in person. Like, what are you doing? You're smart.
Well,
you're smart.
Well, there is a couple on there. There is a couple on Love After Lockup who actually conceived a child while he was in prison, and it was not a conjugal. It was a closet.
Oh, so like straight a la like Orange is the New Black. It's so
right.
I should watch that today because I'm doing laundry all day today. So that just means,
Oh my God. Yes, please.
Okay. What channel is it on?
It's the We Network.
I don't know if I have that because I'm a cord cutter.
Cord cutter. Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
I think it's on Hulu. It might be on Hulu.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, you need to go watch Love After Lockup. and it deserves your full attention. It is okay. My only complaint with Love After Lockup is this, and you'll notice this too, is that there's noticeably not a lot of action once they get out of prison, because there's a whole lot of downtime because they just got out of prison and like they're kind of adjusting to the world, right?
Yeah.
But then not only did they just get out of prison, but they have a significant other who's been writing them pen pal style for the last 2 years. And that person's been making promises to the person they've been writing a letter to about all the things that they're going to do different when they get out of prison, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So once they get out of prison, the content slows down because there's a 3-week period where the person who's getting out of prison doesn't do anything at all. And the person who was pen paling them is coming to the realization that they're not doing anything at all. And the expectations they had for this person didn't come to fruition. And then after that 3-week period, then it really starts to clash.
It's definitely giving me 90 Day kind of vibes from you explaining it, where it's just, there's that middle like gray zone where it's like, okay, nothing's happening, and they're like making drama for the TV show until things actually start happening.
They don't really do that.
Okay.
What they do though that will frustrate you is they take an event and they'll make an event last like 3 episodes. Because they have different couples, right? They have like 6 different couples. And so what was the last one? The last one was, who's this last season? Why am I blanking on it now? Because I know all the names. Okay. The last one was, I think his name was Deontay, and I can't remember what her name was, but she'd been in prison for 4 years, and he actually got a marital aid to keep himself faithful for the 2 years that he knew her while she was in prison. Not knowing that while in prison, she was having relationships. And when she got out, she called her ex-boyfriend, right? But when she got out, she told Deontay, hey, it's been 4 years since I've been with anybody. You need to wait. So she's making him wait, but she's got other people she's talking to. But the fact that she just started talking to somebody, they've been leading up to now for 3 episodes.
Maybe I don't need to watch it. I just need you to explain it to me, and I feel like I've seen the whole show.
That's just Deontay. There's so much more.
Oh, okay. So you give me a little teaser.
There's a really sad one. Tracy Wagman just passed away. They didn't say why. I'm going to assume that it was probably a drug overdose. But she was kind of a, like, you were always rooting for her, you know? You were always rooting for her.
Trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she kind of, like, you thought that she took the fame that this show gave her and ran with it, but then you saw her like quickly go back downhill again. But I did, because I was a huge fan of the show right when it first came out, and right when the pandemic first hit, that show just came out, and I sent her a message on Facebook thinking maybe she answers, maybe she doesn't, because remember, Madden and I had that voicemail for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And I sent her the voicemail number, and I said, hey, a lot of people watch this show. The pandemic just hit. It's a little weird right now. Would you mind throwing us a message that we could play on the air? And she did.
That's so cool.
Right? She sent us a really cool, like, hey, everybody in Modesto, it's Tracy from Love After Lockup. I know the pandemic's weird. Just hang in there. Love you guys. So that was really cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah. So anyway, give the show a shot.
All right, will do. I am lacking in my reality shows. Like, you know, when you finish one, and you're like, oh, God, what's my next one? Because they're so easy just to mindlessly watch. You know what I mean? And sometimes you need that. Like, I don't want to pay attention, like a Game of Thrones or a Witcher show where you have to put your phone down and, like, focus. And maybe even watch a YouTube video after it for them to explain to you what you just watched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Too deep. That's too deep of a diet for me. I need something low calorie.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what I haven't had in a couple of months, like 3 months now? Netflix.
You don't have Netflix?
No.
What? How? Why? Where? What? All of the questions.
I'm just trying. I'm trying not.
Good for you.
I'm trying not. Well, I got the TV and I have a bazillion channels. But you know what? Since the pandemic and since I started doing the disc golfing and stuff, when the kids are here, I'm doing stuff with the kids. When the kids aren't here, I'm just over at the park all the time.
That makes sense. Since we've cut the cord, I will say, I think Netflix is like my least used.
Really?
Streaming? Yeah.
What's your most used?
I would say, well, so we have Sling, which is a TV app. So like I pay $40 a month for like a small pocket of channels. That's how we're watching the Olympics.
Yeah. Oh, so you're the one watching the Olympics.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say probably HBO Max and Hulu.
Okay.
Is right now. I love HBO Max.
HBO Max, Peacock right now are my two. HBO Max, Peacock, and Amazon Prime.
Yeah, dude, people sleep on Prime. Can we talk about that for a second? Because so Twilight, the whole series, right, got on Netflix, and people are like, "Oh my God, Twilight!" Yada, yada. It's been on Prime for free for years, and people are acting like they weren't able to access it. I'm like, did you not have Prime? Who doesn't have Prime nowadays?
What did I just watch? I think it was on Peacock. Dr. Death.
I've heard nothing but good things about that.
Oh my God. It's like Beetlejuice meets Mighty Ducks meets 30 Rock. Meets, who's the other person in it? Meets Heathers.
Yeah. So I didn't know that he was a real person.
I didn't either until this.
Yeah, and that there was a podcast. So I was talking to my friend about it. She's like, "Oh, I love the podcast." I'm like, "There was a podcast?
Yeah.
What is this?"
Yeah. That's the first thing. That's the first thing people said when I said I was watching it was you have to listen to the podcast.
Yeah, because I haven't dived into the true crime podcasts. Like I know we talked about this the other day. That's like the one thing I have not done this pandemic. I think I've ticked every other box, but the true crime podcasts.
Haven't gone there yet. No, I got you.
Yeah.
No, Dr. Death was just, America doesn't appreciate Joshua Jackson as much as we should.
Agreed.
He's a really solid actor, and the confidence that he is displaying right now while playing this character, oh my God, he's really good.
I think he's one of those actors that since he did Dawson's Creek, he'll always be viewed as a teen heartthrob, which I'm Team Pacey all day. Love it. But like he did Fringe, he's done a lot of independent movies, but no one will look past either Pacey or the Mighty Ducks character, which I
Fringe was my favorite. I loved Fringe.
So and he was also on The Affair on Showtime.
That's right.
Really good show. I completely agree with you. No one gives him the respect he deserves because he's a really good actor.
I skipped over Dawson's Creek, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my favorite reference to him was always the Mighty Ducks. And then there was that pocket where he wasn't in anything at all. So the next time I saw Joshua Jackson was Fringe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's just really solid.
Did he have the creep factor really well? Because I'm assuming like with the name Dr. Death, you have to have creepy.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's you know what it is? It's this air of confidence. It's the what's his the way he fools everybody. The way he fools everybody is just no. The surgery didn't have complications and go 7 hours too long. The surgery went as long as it was supposed to go, and it went perfect because I was doing it.
Yeah. Is it like Patrick Bateman in American Psycho, like calm creepiness?
Yes. But with and then but you would see the temper come out and leak out in areas in front of people that that still made people be like, but I'm not ready to call the police even though he's killed 30 people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the hairs on my arm are sticking up, but not quite yet.
Right. Something back here tells me that 27 deaths is not good. However, it's not 28.
Yeah.
And we draw a hard line in the sand at 28. So one more guy. And we'll start wondering about you and that medical license you have.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Hey, when we hop back over to the air, don't forget, we have Everclear going to be at the Gallo Center for the Arts. That's going to be this weekend. Oh, wow. That's coming up on the 7th.
That's fast. Dude, August is already flying. I know it's
really is
5 days in, but it feels like it's a rolling.
Yeah, no, August is on and cracking right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Everclear tickets, again, coming up just before 9 o'clock here. So we'll hop back over to the FM side. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, guys.